everybody. Welcome to the Fabulous Empty Nest with me, your host, Angie. Today we are going to be talking about the April crochet along. I know that several of you have been interested and have been asking about it, so I thought today would be the day that I'm going to get it together, get my life together, and tell you about it. So what we're going to be doing is a stitching for the spectrum crochet along. And I am doing this along with Ellen from the Yarn Doc. She is doing a make along and I'm doing a crochet along because I'm doing a specific project. What we will be doing, for those of you that would like to join in, is my mom hug sweater. And so I'm going to put a little clip in here of what the mom hug sweater looks like. Okay, so I'm going to show you what a mom hug sweater is. This is a mom hug sweater. You can see it's super bulky, and in the back, it's just 4 squares, but they're big squares. Okay, it's a basic granny square sweater, but then there's some of my kind of finishing touches that I like to put on the mom hug sweater that makes it kind of uniquely mine. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm really, really excited about it. The other part of that is we're going to be doing, well, I'm going to be doing it in the colors of the Autism Awareness emblem. So it is typically primary colors red, green, yellow, and blue, and then sometimes purple. I'm actually going with some more muted colors. I have 2 sweaters that I've completed, and then I have another sweater I'm going to share with you in a moment that one of my wonderful friends and subscribers, and also this person also has their own wonderful, amazing YouTube channel. And I'm going to share that sweater in a moment. So my friend Sarah from Crochet with Coffee reached out to me a few weeks ago and said she had a sweater that she was working on that she would like to donate for our Autism Awareness make along or crochet along that we're doing and for the month of April. And of course, I would love to have something that she made to put into our auction. And so this is the sweater that she sent, and I love it so much because one, she used the I can't remember what it's called. It's like the speckled yarn with the little nubs of color, which I love so much. And so this is the sweater she sent. It's really hard for me to show you the whole sweater at one time. But here's the beautiful part. I love this so much. So this will also go into the auction, and I'm definitely going to be bidding on this. I already tried it on. It fits me perfectly, so it's mine. I'm going to bid on it, and I'm going to win it. I have 2 sweaters that I'll be donating. I have the original sweater that I'm actually going to be putting the sleeves on today. It's a long sweater that goes down to the knees. I'll show you. This sweater kind of took a back seat for a little bit because I didn't like how the back turned out, but then I just said, you know what? I don't have to like it. It's not that I don't like it. I just wasn't happy with how the back turned out. Let's put it that way. But here's the sweater, and it still needs sleeves, which are finished. And then it's real long, like really long. And then this is the back. And it's partly because I haven't steamed it yet. Once I steam it, it'll lay nice and flat. And I think it's going to be really pretty. So that's one. And then the other one is the one that we'll be doing in the make along. So that's it. I am really excited about this, and I'm looking forward to whoever joins. I'm also going to be giving away a few prizes. So that will be fun. And then during this make along, we're also going to be doing some autism awareness education. And I will be putting some fun stuff up in the community page about autism awareness and myths and facts. A little bit about, you know, what it was like to be a mom of 7 and my youngest having been diagnosed as a child on the spectrum, and how we coped, and, you know, what it was like and what it's like now. And I can tell you now that I couldn't be more proud. I couldn't be more pleased with the child that God gave me. And so, you know, whatever you want to make, it doesn't matter if you want to use bulky yarn, if you want to make something with worsted weight yarn, it doesn't matter because we're making it kind of, the way that I do it is very simple. There's no like fancy measuring or anything like that. So it's very, very, very easy. And it really is for those who have never made a garment before. If you have never made a garment, this is going to be your opportunity to actually make yourself a sweater, which I think is really exciting. And basically it's just granny squares that we're going to stitch together and then add, you know, a collar and some cuffs and a trim. And that's the really fun part, is making it what you want it to be. And then also the other part of this is you need to decide what kind of square you want to use. I would encourage you to use something that's not too lacy or airy, just because it can be more time consuming, and this is going to be a very fast project. I mean, we're going to be completing this sweater in 4 weeks. So 1 video a week for the next 4 weeks. So it's definitely something you want to consider when picking out your square. I'm going to use worsted weight yarn, but I'm going to double it because I wanted to make it that chunky. The mom hug sweaters are typically made with bulky or super bulky weight yarn, but I don't have what I was hoping to have. I went to our Michaels. I've been up there. By the Michaels. It's raining. It's cold. I've been up there several times in the last couple of weeks, and they just haven't gotten in what I was hoping for. And to get anywhere else, it's just too far to drive. And with my time, my schedule and everything, I haven't been able to get to Ukiah or Redding. And like I said, it's about a 3.5 hour drive to get to either one. So I chose a different kind of yarn that I've never used before, which could be a total mistake, but I hope not. I went up to Michael's this morning and I picked out this yarn, Michael's, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be super pretty. It's the Heartland yarn by Lion Brand. And so I've got this yellow, this blue. They're kind of like heathered, so I think that's gonna be really pretty. This green, and this red. So these are the colors that I've chosen to use. They're still kind of bright, but not, you know, primary colors. So I'm kind of excited about getting it started. Starting next Wednesday will be week 1. And we will start with constructing our squares. And then when we meet the second week, we're going to start putting the squares together, and we'll start with putting the back together. And then I'm going to show you how I decide how to make the size bigger if I need it to be bigger. I almost always just start with 4 squares and then I work my way up. So for a small, we're going to start with just 4 squares. And then if we need it to be a little longer or a little wider, we're going to add trim around the outside. And then I just do the same for the front panels so that they're the same. And then the same for the arms. And then for a medium, we're going to go up to 6 panels. And then if we need more space, sometimes I like to put a panel down the middle between the 2 rows of 3. I hope this makes sense, but it will as we go along. Today I'm just kind of giving you some general information. Okay, so I believe I'm going to check what size squares I used here. Yeah. So I made, for this sweater is an extra large. I used 8-inch squares. And so for a large, I would use 7-inch squares and so forth. The arms are really long on this, so that's the way I like mine. I could have made them a little shorter, but I really like them to be long. So essentially we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 squares. So that's what you need to think about. It's just 16 squares. It's really not a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, 16 squares. Who would have thunk? So that's what we're going to be making. It's a waist length, so it's not a long sweater. It's more of a waist length sweater that we'll be making. Not really crop, not really long. It'll have a big collar on it and then cuffs. I cuff all my sweaters. Well, not all of them. So that's kind of what to expect for this make along. So next Wednesday, I'll go into more detail about, you know, what the schedule is going to look like and things like that. But so this is going to be a fun and easy sweater. And this is not meant to be stressful or, you know, difficult. I really want people to enjoy this process and see like how I do things, because mine tends to be very organic, and I just kind of throw things together, and there's not a lot of measuring and stuff like that. And, you know, this may be for you and it may not be for you. If you're somebody, if you have a type A personality, which I do, believe it or not, but I'm a recovering type A person. I am learning to just let loose, let go. It's one of the things that I've been working on in my book, The Artist's Way. And I'm just trying not to attach so much to everything being perfect and everything having straight lines and everything, you know, like it's okay. And so if you're somebody who's like really needing strong direction or really needing to know everything ahead of time, this is probably not for you, because we are going to be building the bridge as we cross it. So if you're up for adventure and fun and figuring things out, then this will be something for you. I would say if you're looking for something a little more structured, check out Ellen, because she's doing that make along, and that might be more of what you want. So I hope you decide to join me. I think this is going to be really fun. And again, it's supposed to just be kind of a fun project that we can all do together. And I do hope you join me. So we'll see you soon, friends. Bye-bye.